Okay, pretty girls, I challenge you all to take one day, at least one day out of the week, and get yourself all dolled up. You don't even have to be going anywhere fancy. Today, I'm going to Target to take the girls to dance class and probably to grab something to eat. And I really wanted to get super jazzy. Today, I've teamed up with Luvme Hair, and they sent over this gorgeous pre-max straight wig. She's silky, straight, she's fly, she fits glueless, and of course, I did her in 2 different styles. So if you want to see how we got this look straight out of the box, super simple, easy, let's get started. So here we are at the very beginning. This is Friday afternoon, probably about 15 minutes before it's time to leave. Yeah, I'm really like that when it comes to being last minute. I have to go and I am putting on a wig. So this one here comes courtesy of Luvme Hair. They sent over their pre-max wig, which represents the pre-bleached knots, invisible knots at that, pre-plucked, realistic hairline, pre-cut wavy lace. I love this so much. I'm showing you guys all around the wig. I really want to give you guys a nice close-up. Look at those bleached knots. Look at that hairline and how plucked it is. They even included the adjustable elastic band. And this is why we call this wig the pre-max wig. And I'm going to go ahead and set it off by adding a little bit of lace tint underneath the wig first. And then we could put her on and just get started. Now look at how invisible and flawless this hair is. Literally brush this wig and put your melt belt on for a couple minutes and you can literally walk out the door and still get compliments. This is absolutely revolutionary. I love this so much, but you guys know I'm going to take a few minutes to get jazzy and put my own 2 cents on it. So this is a closure wig, and these are my favorite closure wigs because they go all the way down, except they don't include that ear tab that a frontal would include. And I love that because I'm able to wear this one glueless. With ear tabs from a frontal, you have to kind of bond those down or kind of tuck them a little bit funky. And with this wig, I get the best of both worlds. I get the frontal look with the ear tabs not being there so that I can just wear her glueless. So to style mine, I went ahead and took care of my sideburns, especially because they are exposed. When you go in and you use your edge control to tame your edges and your sideburns, it helps your real hair to blend with the wig. Next, I'm going in with the wax stick and I'm pairing it with the electric hot comb. You guys know I get generous with this and I take my time. I love for mine to look super, super, super sleek along the hairline as well as along the parting space. So this is a perfect step for me to kind of achieve that look. Super simple and easy. And you guys can see it gives a nice salon finished look. From here, I did a ever so thin layer of my bedhead. You guys know we're not using Even, but you guys know I don't use that often anyways. Bedhead is my favorite, and I've been through at least 4 or 5 bottles of this right here on YouTube with you guys. So I like to use this because it's easy accessible. I get it from Target, and it is a non-glue adhesive. Really, it is an extra hold hairspray. I apply a thin layer along the directly to my forehead, and then I go ahead and put the lace on top. If I need to touch up and add more on top, I will. And then I remove any excess off my skin so it doesn't dry like messy and funky. And then I add the melt belt on top, and it does the job all by itself. If you're in a rush, you can definitely blow dry it, but because this one fits glueless, it really didn't even need to be bonded down. I really just wanted to melt the lace in. While that did its job, and look at how amazing it worked. I went ahead and straightened out the hair just a little bit. Be sure to use a heat protectant when straightening your hair out. And this is going to give a silky finish because although the hair is straight, it definitely gets crimped in the box. We went ahead and tinted the lace, and I'm making sure that my sideburns blend in with the real hair, so it for sure gives a frontal vibe. And just like that, we were out the door. I took the kids to dance, and again, I went to Target, ran errands, got dinner, ate dinner, laid down, and now I'm going to go ahead and finish off this video for you guys. So that was super simple and easy, and literally took all of 4 or 5 minutes to do. So I decided to give you guys a little bit of a style. This isn't something that you have to be a professional to do. I wanted you guys to see that you can definitely do side part, half up, half down. You can do curved part. You can do anything with this wig because the lace is nice and big and full. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my lace tint, but I'm going to go darker this time. And the reason I'm going a little bit darker is because I did notice that before I used a lace tint that was my actual skin color, tried to be bold on my Instagram post, and I realized that there was a white cast along my hairline while I was out earlier in the day. So this is the reason, and it proved me correct why I like to go in with a darker tinted product along the hairline, because when I go in with something that is exact in person, in public, it definitely looks lighter and it gives that cast, that ring around your lace that I don't like. So I was able to fix that by adding a darker shade, my go-to, and this is what it looks like to have that perfected. And then we can go in and just style it a little bit. So again, I'm going for something that's very beginner friendly and easy. You guys know I love me a good baby hair moment, so I went ahead and added some baby hair to mine. I like to section off light, nice size chunky pieces, especially when the hair is pre-plucked and super flat and laid like this one is. And I go ahead around that hair, that baby hair that I just pulled forward, and I make sure that everything is pressed out. Even the baby hair, I will press it out because technically it's trained to go backwards or sideways, and I kind of wanted to train it to go forward so that it can lay super neat for the baby hair. And then I'm gonna curl it over, I guess you can say, or technically like away from my face. And I am keeping the length of the hair while I curl it. Then I'm gonna cut it short. You can cut it short and then curl it, and that would be even better. But I find that when I do that, I'm more likely to burn my forehead, and we ain't walking around with a burnt forehead for the next 2 or 3 months. So this is how I do it. And again, it just helps me like a security blanket to be able to curl the hair but not feel like I'm going to burn myself. And then I add a little bit of edge control, mainly to the base of the baby hair, and then I kind of like use the baby hair brush to kind of drag that product through. I don't want it to be too like gelled down or sleek. I want it to be nice and fluffy and flurry. So this is why you don't put any product directly on the ends of the baby hair. You kind of just drag it through until you get the desired look. And then you kind of go ahead and let that set. And once it sets, you can literally go in and kind of like comb it or brush it out, and it'll be the perfect wispy baby hair. Now I'm sectioning out a couple pieces. I wanted to do twisties here, but I did have long nails, and so it was hard for me to get in there and do some twisties. Speaking of this, I'm definitely going to be doing some twisties on the girls' hair. They've had braids many a times, but they've never had twisties, and these look so cute. So this was a very beginner easy, this wasn't the most professional or neat pair of twisties. And then I found some handy dandy bobby pins in my drawer. Typically when I do a style like this, I will put one in going one way and then one going in the opposite way so that no hair slides out. And as you guys can see, because this hair is so nice and silky and smooth and so bomb, it makes it look good, even though this isn't even like a real, it's not even a real deal Holyfield twisty. It's just my own, version. And just like that, I went ahead and elevated the style and gave myself my own look. And this is perfect because you guys know the trend right now is the pre-styled wigs, which I love because they are so much more professional than what I can do personally. But, if you happen to already have a wig, you can achieve the look with what you already have at home and, make it your own. So I definitely love the way this one came out. I for sure got so many compliments because she's so beautiful. She's so flat, and it looked like a stylist did it. From here, I'm going to show you guys what I received. This is the package from Luvme Hair, and it was wrapped in a cute purple bow. They gave me the rat tail comb that does say Love Me on it, and it's in purple, which is really nice. This really nice note inside, and then, your language. This is the mesh dust bag that everything was in. Super duper duper nice. And then they also gave me a purple baby hair brush that also has the Love Me logo on it, as well as a pack of HD wig caps. So I loved this look. I love this wig so much. Even though you guys see me bond her down a little bit, she fits 100% glueless. And since then, I've been able to rock her day to day, and I'm literally able to put her on like a hat. And because she lays so flat, it's super simple to just brush and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of the details as well as a direct link are down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!